Hey guys, what's up? We're back for our pop-in. Thank y'all for joining. Miss Shirley Terry, thanks for being here, love. How you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Oh, give me 1 second. Thank you for stopping by. We got a few topics that we want to run through, guys. I hope you don't mind. Thank y'all for being here. Please don't forget to go ahead and tap on the like. You guys know the show is going to be all of that. Okay. And yeah, so let's go ahead and jump on in. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday Eve. It is cold as hell outside, so I hope y'all are bundling up so that you don't get too cold. All right, but let's get into our show because we got one. All right, so we were just talking about the other day people stealing packages. Y'all know this is the time of year where a lot of people start to get a lot of boxes and packages on their front step or stoop because the holidays are approaching. Okay, a lot of people like myself shop online. So I don't like to be in the stores and them damn lines getting irritated and aggravated. So I choose to shop online and just bring my shit to my house. Okay. But in doing that, sometimes you have people called porch pirates or thieves, we can call them that too, that ride through neighborhoods and look for packages or boxes, or we have people who actually chase down and or follow I don't know, like FedEx trucks, UPS trucks, Amazon trucks, or whatever, to see if they're going to deliver something somewhere. And as soon as that truck pull off, then they'll pull up and take said package. That's happening a lot now. So those that are doing that, let's go ahead and give y'all an update on this because there is a new law now that protects those that are experiencing this. So a new proposed law would make stealing packages a federal crime with fines up to $250,000 and 10 years in prison. Y'all see that? Yeah, that's a good law because that shit already happened to me. I told you guys where someone came up, parked their car. It was a red Civic, parked right out in front of my damn house, like a little bit up, which was great because my camera was able to catch said car, the person, and I was able to get the tag number as well. And I was able to forward that to the local authorities, and I handled it accordingly. But yeah, that person came up on my porch, took my box. I was able to get that person's identity. And yeah, I bet you they won't come back to my damn house. But let's get into this. A new piece of legislation introduced by New Jersey Congressman Josh Gottomir is aiming to significantly toughen penalties for package theft across the United States. Now, the bill, known as the Porch Pirate Act, seeks to classify the theft of any delivered package as a federal crime. Now, bringing far harsher consequences than many states currently impose. Now, at present, only mail handled by the U.S. Postal Service receives federal protection. This means stealing a USPS package carries strict federal penalties, but packages delivered by private carriers such as Amazon, UPS, FedEx, or DHL do not receive the same level of legal safeguarding. But Gothamir argues that this discrepancy leaves millions of Americans vulnerable, especially as online shopping continues to soar, right? A lot of people not going into stores now. A lot of people are turning to shopping online. It's more convenient. You don't have to be in a hustle and bustle. So right now, the only U.S. mail, only the U.S. mail is federally protected. And it's said that a news conference in Ridgewood, they just had a Ridgewood conference. They're also saying that packages delivered by private carriers don't have the same protection, even though they're just as important to consumers. Now, if enacted, the Porch Pirate Act would make stealing any package a federal offense, punishable by fines up to $250,000 and up to 10 years in prison. So it looks like some jail time will be attached, including some money having to be paid for doing so. Now, supporters of the legislation hope the elevated penalties will deter would-be thieves and offer better nationwide protection for homeowners and businesses alike. Okay, so shout out to them for getting this together because I've been a victim of that, where a person thought they could just walk up and take my shit and nobody would know about it. I keep telling you, I got cameras everywhere, so pull up and try it. All right, and we will find out who you are. So you can go ahead and get them good charges for Christmas. Get them Christmas charges. All right. Merry Christmas. So let's go ahead and get into the next topic. Todd is not out here worried about shit. All right, we've been talking about Todd for about 2 good straight weeks now. Him and Candy, or he and Candy rather, they are going through a divorce. Todd is outside. Todd don't give a damn. Todd don't care about y'all talking about him having no girlfriend on the side. Her name starting with H, and this alleged baby and all this other shit out there. Todd don't give a damn. Todd is outside. All right, let's get into it though. Todd was like, I don't give a damn. Y'all talk about me every day. I'm about to hop this flight. And yeah. So Todd is on an airplane, as you guys can see. Todd says, my boy Sebastian knew I was going through a tough moment and offered me a chance or a change of scenery. I'm sorry. He said, we've been friends for 11 years and his support has always meant a lot. I started my day by the pool and somehow ended the night on the campaign trail with him and his team as he steps into politics. Now, grateful for a friend who inspires, motivates, and always remembers to give back. Truly appreciate you, bro. So let's go ahead and look at some pictures of Todd outside. He don't give a damn. Candy at home crying, saying she's going through emotional moments. Todd is on an airplane with his feet up and a drink in his hand. He don't give a damn. So look at him. All right, he is on vacation while Candy is home, you know, crying and whatnot, because his cheating lying ass don't know how to go somewhere and sit down. All right, there he is, somewhere tropical because it's cold outside. Wherever he went, he might be in Florida or somewhere, but I know it's damn cold here in Atlanta. But Todd is outside with his shirt off by the pool with his sunglasses on, not giving a damn. Now, we don't know if he went there with somebody because he ain't showing no pictures of nobody else. But for right now, Todd is outside, okay? That's Todd with his little chummy toes sticking up. Todd is hairy too, ain't he? You need to get waxed, Todd. You go over there and get a good wax while you're down there. All right, so he's out by the pool with the white peoples in the background, okay? Just laid back, just focusing on how this divorce going to play out probably. Or maybe he don't give a damn. I don't know. Maybe he feel like he got it in the bag. Let's see what Todd got to say. Oh, well... He got it on mute. We can't hear what Todd got to say. But let's continue. This is Todd outside, honey. Looks like, I don't know who that is. Well, I don't know. Let's continue. So he is out, look like he's at some little concert or something. Okay, so Todd is just enjoying himself while everything is kind of in explosion mode back in Atlanta. Okay, so there he is with his little drink and out kicking it. So shout out to Todd, honey, for not acting so bothered by this situation. Okay. I mean, you can't cry every day. You got to get out at some point and be like, you know what? Even though I'm going through hell today, I got to pull myself up by my bootstraps and get on out there and live my life. Okay. When the shit hit, it just hit it. All right. Go to court, do what you got to do, and still live your life. All right. Let's get into Dr. Jackie next, according to Reality Entertainment. And shout out to Todd for his post. Jackie, of course, y'all know got scrutinized for they're saying disclosing someone's medical condition, okay, which is a HIPAA violation by her being a doctor, where she was asking one of the ladies that's on the cast of Married to Medicine if she had something going on with her neck, if she had was her thyroid okay or something. She was being real funny with this girl, but who is also said to be a doctor, I think she is. So Brandy, what is it, NP at Brandy says, let me start with apologizing for mentioning your thyroid publicly. See, this, let me say this with Jackie. Jackie will always say some slick mean girl shit and then want to spin the block once everybody jumped down her throat. Kind of like the last time when she did that, talking about pregnant women always want doctors to write them out of work when they need to go to work like everybody else. You don't get it, Jackie. I understand that you deliver babies. That is your profession. I get it. But not every woman wants to be at work at the ending of their pregnancy. They want to get somewhere and lay down. Like, they want to relax. They want to, what's wrong with you writing them out of work if they're saying to you, I need some time off. I'm tired as hell. My feet are swollen. My back hurt. All of that. Y'all know when you're pregnant, you don't want to be feeling like sitting at work at no damn desk for 8 hours a day. So if you come to your doctor should hear you and write you out. But Jackie made such a huge deal about that, and even and targeted Black women for being lazy and not wanting to work because they're pregnant. But Jackie, you never carried a child, so you don't get it. But then once they jumped down her throat, she started crying on a video, which I felt was all arranged, of course, and practice, like she's practicing that ugly cry. But anytime they get on Jackie's ass when she says something that's out of order, here she comes with this long ass apology so that people don't cancel her ass. But let's go ahead and get into what Dr. Jackie had to say. So she's adding the woman on the show, at NP Brandy. Let me start with apologizing for mentioning your thyroid publicly. Why would you do that? I definitely had a menopausal moment. Oh, so we blaming that mean girl-ish on menopause. Gotcha. So I can go out here and just say any reckless type of shit and say, oh, I'm going through menopause, so don't worry about it. Don't charge it to me. Charge it to the menopause girl. Charge it to the game of menopause. So I definitely had a menopausal moment and let my mouth speak before my brain could catch. You know better than that because you're a doctor. You're trained to think ahead of time because of your profession. But let's continue. Certainly, I wish I could use estrogen. I should have addressed this more I should address this one-on-one, if at all. Said to trust me, this comment came from clinical concern, not shade, lies. As a physician who has helped diagnose thyroid cancer on multiple women just by noticing enlarged thyroid, I reacted quickly instead of thoughtfully. She said that I am glad that you're turning it into education for our audience. I do believe it. I do believe in apologizing quickly as I did at the time, but was not shown. So she's trying to say she apologized at the moment that she said it. But you don't get to just say some rude stuff to people, Jackie, and then hurry up and apologize after you know you publicly embarrassed somebody. Kind of how you did Buffy about her infertility. I didn't see anything funny about that, and neither did Buffy. Let's continue. She says, I take full responsibility. Awareness only helps people, including me. Wishing you clarity, good health, and peace as well, or as we move through this season. Certainly will call you to apologize again. By the way, y'all, I'm truly 62 and not 67. Been trying to get it fixed on the internet for years. So now we need a who cares, Jackie, how old you are? Why don't you act 67? Because you were acting like you might have been 62 in the moment. If you're 67, you should act like it. If you're a doctor, don't be crossing those lines and those boundaries. And then when a lot of people start, publicly talking about you being out of order and out of line in terms of things that you say, and we try to hurry up and do no long ass apology and then do a at the end, like, y'all accept my apology? Now, give me 3 more days because I'm still mad. Okay. And she didn't even say it to me. All right. So here's Jackie being disrespectful per usual. Let's go back. She asked her, do you have a thyroid issue? Let's go.
Hey, is your neck enlarged? Bitch, no.
So maybe she didn't know it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And she knew it. She knew.
Toya did say that sometimes Jackie will give, that little subtle shade.
I've been just staring at it.
And then she's like, what?
I see it. Is your thyroid enlarged?
If her thyroid was enlarged, hypothetically, let's ask the question. Hypothetically, if this young woman's thyroid was enlarged, would it be inappropriate for you to ask her that in a group setting versus pulling her to the side and asking her so that you don't embarrass her or violate HIPAA laws, ma'am? Because I don't think it's everybody's business if something's going on with her thyroid. I don't really think it's your business because you're not in doctor mode in that moment. You're actually out at an event with women dressed up. And it's supposed to be drinking and having a good time. You're over there asking her about her personal business. You're not her doctor. You're not her physician. So why, pray tell, are you asking her something about her thyroid? And then to say, I've been staring at it for quite some time. Go get you a drink and sit your ass down, Jackie. Go find your husband and make sure he ain't filling up on somebody else or one of your other cast members like he always do. Go and make sure Curtis ain't pulling Toya back down on his lap again while you looking at her damn thyroid. See, that's the problem. That's how your husband get to be out here sneaking around because you be looking at stuff that don't have nothing to do with you, Jackie. Her neck don't have nothing to do with you. Worry about your neck and your back that don't be hurting because Curtis ain't jumping up and down on you. What that mean? Oh, well, jingle bell. Okay. Damn. I've been looking at your neck for quite some time and it looks like you have a thyroid issue. I've been looking at your face for a while. And it's looking like you got some hateration spread across. How about that? But see how you bring that out of me, Jackie? And I'm going to therapy, but every time I talk about Jackie, I get derailed. Now I gotta go back to therapy. Shit. I go back and lay on the couch again. Get all the rest of that shit out of me. What y'all think, child? Jackie is so rude. And I feel like a lot of that is deflection in terms of how her relationship is going. So when you go out, you be this public mean girl and you just can't help yourself. When you see somebody else happy and moving on with their life, you just so miserable. Here you come and saying some crazy ish, and now everybody eating you up online. So it's now let me hurry up and do this long ass Aaliyah 4-page letter apology. We don't want to hear that. Okay. No, I don't accept your apology. And I know you apologized to her. I don't accept it. Okay. I don't accept it. No, I'm still mad. Give me 3 more. No, Tony Braxton says 7 whole days. I need 7 whole days, bitch. And not a word from you. Don't keep asking me, do you accept my apology? No. 7 whole days. That's what Tony said. All right. We're going to do what Tony said. Keep it there. All right. So shout out Neighborhood Talk. Rude as fuck, right? Neighborhood Talk. Let's get into Jermaine Jackson with all this damn Sharpie spread upon his edges. Ain't nobody told Jermaine Jackson yet that he don't look right. Like, what in the hell? Like, what? October? What is October? Halloween, right? We passed that. We getting ready to be Christmas. And you still walking around here looking like a damn burnt elf. What the hell, Jermaine Jackson? Looking like a burnt elf with this Beijing sprayed on. Look like some damn tire shine on the side of your head. Ain't I told you? And what's this shit in the top? This little peach fuzz. Is it supposed to be a mohawk? Jermaine. Anywho, child, he done popped out with this mess again, looking crazy. I don't know who you did your eyebrows. I don't know who put on all that Maybelline on you, Jermaine. I don't know where your facial hair is because you're looking like an R-worder out here, but let's go ahead and get into it. During his first public appearance, and I hope it's his last, in years, good God, Jermaine Jackson, okay, heavy on the Jackson, honey, out here looking like a Soul Glow recipient, reveals the family is building a Michael Jackson art museum. Okay, you've always been infatuated with Michael. You was hoping that you were going to be the star of the family, but it's Michael, okay? And I'm not going to say he's happy Michael ain't here, but it kind of gives him a chance to shine. Now you don't want to sing or do no music. Whole time Michael was here, Jermaine wanted to be a star out here singing and putting out music. Now that Michael is gone, he don't want to do shit. So you've always been in competition with your brother Michael Jackson because he obviously was the star of the family, and no one was checking for you, Jermaine. And we really not checking for you right now with this damn hair. But let's go ahead and read up on what they got to say. Then we're gonna play it. Yeah, you look like a burnt elf. But Jermaine Jackson's hair, child, won't be the only thing of the Jacksons that's been painted. I can't. And I swear I'm reading this, y'all. I did not say that. I read that. Damn. So he popped out, child. Heavy on the popped out in Monaco for a first public appearance in years, and said that he came with some major news about a new museum for Michael. Okay. Now, Jermaine Beijing Jackson told the crowd that the Jackson family has quietly put together a huge collection of Michael's artworks, including over 120 paintings and nearly 200 creative pieces in total. So now y'all get ready to make some money off Michael and his damn paintings. Oh, okay. Now they even gathered memorabilia from the Jacksons' 5-day all the way up to Michael's final years. Okay, now the goal is to build a museum that celebrates Michael's lesser known talent as a visual artist. Now, Jermaine says that he wants a space that feels vibrant and captures the same energy the family brought to the stage. Okay, Jermaine Beijing Jackson. That's Jermaine Beijing Jackson right there. So the location and opening date are still undecided. But the project is still being developed through the Jackson Family Legacy Investment with support from longtime Monaco resident Luis Costa. Who's that? Macarena, whoever that is, y'all. The Jacksons say that they have always felt a strong connection to Monaco, and the area is now considered a top contender to host the museum. Okay. Y'all should do one here in the States too, because he does have a lot of fans here in the States who may not be able to travel to Monaco. So you want to probably do it in multiple locations so that your fans, or his fans rather, in the States can also pay homage to him as well. That would be a great idea. Okay. And it will put more money into the family trust maybe for him. I don't know where the money is going. But let's get into Jermaine Beijing Jackson, honey, with all this shit on his head looking crazy.
With this Sis Gala, we're introducing Jackson Family Legacy with the museum, and it's basically it's called the Treasures Collection, down by my late brother Michael. It's 200 some pieces, and we want to have it here. And I think it would be great because Monaco is very special for us. His Excellency, the Prince Albert II, and he's been very close to the family. He knew Michael and stuff. You know, I know him too, so. He's a wonderful human being. What you will find in the music will be artifacts of different family members and things that are dear to us. We want to make it special. I call it the show zine, but because we like to give show, we like to entertain, and we like to give that wow factor. We have our whole life story on canvas from the beginning to Michael's passing and all in between, all the years. So we want to display some of that stuff as well. Exhibitions for me have to be very interesting. I would love to tell the story of the different pieces on the canvas. And when we come up to the Jackson 5 years, we would have a DJ to play maybe.
Okay, Jermaine. Okay, we get it. Damn. All right. What y'all think about Jermaine Beijing Jackson, child? I don't rename Jermaine. Jermaine, I really hope you get caught in a rainstorm while you over there in where are you? I'm about to say in Beijing. I'm still stuck on Beijing, y'all. While you're stuck over there out of the U.S., child, wherever the hell you are. I really hope you get caught in a rainstorm. And I hope your umbrella don't work and all that shit that's in your head get washed out, because that's a hot ass mess. I just wanted you to know right here on my show in Monaco. Yeah, it do rain over there in Monaco. I hope you get stuck in a very, very bad rainstorm and you get ready to let your umbrella up and the wind take your umbrella and you just have to stand there and take that shit. That's what I really hope, because I'm tired of you popping out with all that damn Beijing. You got it down in your damn eyebrows. And we all know how old is about Beijing. How old is Jermaine out here? About 70 something? Ain't no damn way you that black up there. Now, it look like you got a little bit of white right here. I can see. Maybe you ran out of Beijing. I don't know. But the rest of that, that's a hot ass mess. And nobody's hairline is like that, Jermaine. Like, yours don't go in and out or nothing. Like, see how your hairline was going in right here back in the day, Jermaine? Whose hairline just goes straight across like that? Are you doing this hairline? Who's doing your hairline? Maybe them people across the ocean over there doing the child. Because that's a mess. Black people hairline don't be like that. Our stuff go in and out like that, like a little squiggly line. Ain't no squigglies over there. But go off, Jermaine. You look a mess, though. You and that Sharpie around your damn edges. But let's get him off my screen, because, child, I can't do it. All right, let's continue. Yeah, that's a mess. That's a hot-ass mess. I hope he get caught in a damn rainstorm. But let's get into Brian Mcknight Jr., who is calling out his stupid-ass daddy. I don't do him either, honey. Yeah, Brian Mcknight, you've been canceled. All right, you have been canceled. But let's get into him, because his son is speaking out and revealing something, which we already knew Brian Mcknight was on the mess. I didn't like the way he talked about his kids, but Brian Mcknight Jr. claims that his dying brother, Nico, asked his father to say, "I love you," on his deathbed, and Brian Mcknight refused. So he allegedly refused to tell his son, Nico, that he loved him. Sad, ain't it? So during a sit down with Mark Lamont Hill, Brian Mcknight reveals that his dying brother, Nico Mcknight, begged their father to tell him, "I love you." Brian Mcknight allegedly replied, "I can't arbitrarily say that I love you." And I would say arbitrarily, get your motherfucking ass out of my room, you narc. That's what I would have said. Because Brian Mcknight is a narc to his heart. He is so disrespectful. Like, how is it? I don't care if, and I said it before, you can have all the wives that you want. Your children are your seeds. Your children is your immediate family. Whoever you meet, no one that you marry, meet, nothing. They're never going to come in for your children. And I just don't understand that with people who break up with their significant others and the children just don't matter anymore because you choose not to be with said person. It doesn't work that way. All of a sudden now your children were born out of sin. He did another interview and I played it right here. My children were born out of sin. I can't say that I wanted my children. Like, what is that? Like, where does this come from? Like, who raised you, Brian? Let's get into this because it's gonna make me mad all over again. I just know it. But shout out to the Shade Room.
One of the darkest and coldest and most disheartening memories of my life is the day my brother calls me sobbing with all that he's going through, looking death in the eye, to tell me I'm right about telling him not to call my father. Because I knew what was going to happen. Because I knew where my dad was. I told him, my dad is gone. Dad's gone. All my brother wanted and needed, asked for, was my father to tell him that he loves him. And my brother responds to him, I can't arbitrarily, or my father responds to my brother that I can't arbitrarily say that I love you.
Right.
But this is the man that wanted to help him. one of the darkest and coldest and most
Brian Mcknight did say I was the one who asked to have him at our home so that we could treat him. So he didn't want to send no financial assistance over there to their mother to help their son Nico with medical assistance. He wanted Nico to come stay in the house with him so that he could offer financial support to help him. But Nico is married, so is Nico's wife invited to come along as well? Nico was going through cancer, but Brian was like, I offered to help him, but my wife did not want me to help him, and I offered to do this, and I offered him to come and stay in my home. He should not have to come stay in your home for you to help him, wherever he chooses to stay. If he chooses to stay with his mother or in his own home with his wife, send whatever you're going to send to help your son. He probably would have made it. He probably would still be here today. And then to say you can't arbitrarily tell your son you love him, that just sticks another dagger in your family's back. Your sons don't see it for you, and neither does your daughter, since you outed her saying that you thought she was this fast individual running through boys. Be a father. That's all your sons are asking you to do. They're not, I'm pretty sure they're not asking you for anything monetarily. They just want your presence and to be a father. They're sitting back watching you be a father to your new wife's kids, buying them cars and putting it on the internet like you throwing it in their face and having other kids and naming this child is here. The son talking right here is Brian Mcknight Jr. You just had a child with your new wife and named that son Brian Mcknight Jr. What sense does that make? So it's given that you are overshadowing your son, your namesake, who sings better than you. Let me go ahead and say that. Who's more musically inclined than you. He has Brian Mcknight's gift, but I'm be honest with you, his runs are way clearer than his father's. Brian Mcknight can sing down, but his son right here, Brian Mcknight Jr., can sing down and play multiple instruments. He's very, very talented. He used to tour with Brian, as well as his other brother. They used to tour with Brian Mcknight. But when he fell out with their mother and got with this new woman, this Hawaiian lady he married, he don't even care about his sons now. And they just want a relationship with their dad. And it's sad. Like, nobody's going to beg you to be in their life. Let's continue, child. That's the son, Nico, who passed away. Brian Mcknight's estranged son, Nico, passes away following his battle with cancer. But you can hear the pain in his son's voice.
Most disheartening memories of my life is the day my brother calls me sobbing with all that he's going through, looking death in the eye, to tell me I'm right about telling him not to call my father. Because I knew what was going to happen, because I knew where my dad was. I told him, man, the dad is gone. Dad's gone. All my brother wanted and needed, asked for, was my father to tell him that he loves him. And my brother responds to him, I can't arbitrarily, or my father responds to my brother that I can't arbitrarily say that I love you.
Right.
But this is the man that wanted to help him. One of the darkest.
That's some crazy shit. How the parent can't tell their child that they love them. I mean, I don't want to be messy, but I remember Tisha said on Tisha from Love Marriage Huntsville, Tisha Scott said on Love Marriage Huntsville that her mother never told her growing up that she loved her. She would buy her things to compensate for it. She never said, Tisha, I love you. She never told. Tisha said that on the show. Y'all can go back and look at that shit. She said her mother never told her that she loved her. She would drop her off with her grandmother. Her grandmother pretty much raised her because her mom wanted to run the streets. And not to take this off the subject, I'm just saying, how as a parent can you look at your child and not say, I love you? I tell my son every day I love him. Before he get out of the car, when I drop him off at school, we pray. And I tell him the last thing he hears out of my mouth before he get out of my car is, I love you. You don't know if you're going to see your child again. It's not promised. Tomorrow is not promised to anyone. I tell my husband every morning, I love you. He get up before I do, and he leave the house before I do. I get up, he wake me up before he leave. He kiss me on the cheek before he, and I say, love you, babe. Have a good day. Have a good day. And before I go back to sleep, I'll say a prayer. Lord, cover my husband, make sure he's safe while he's out and about working. That's my daily routine. You have to tell people, your close people, especially your children, that you love them, okay? Because it ties into self-esteem. It ties into the person that they're becoming. When you tell your child that you love them, then that gives them some type of motivation, some hope, and to know that they're wanted and that they belong. Like, it just never struck me. My parents always told me, I love you. My mom tell me today, before we get off the phone, is I love you. She calls me B. My mom calls me B. I love you, B. I love you. And yeah, and I tell my mom back, I love you. Have a good day. I'll talk to you later. It's just, I don't know. It's weird. I just never understood that about people. But let's move along, child. Brian Mcknight is going to be Brian Mcknight. All right. That's why his ass is being canceled. Right. It's just 3 words, right? 3 words. Stephen Wonder said these 3 words. Okay. Damn. Go listen to the song. I love that song. But yeah, tell people that you love them, honey, especially your children. Tell your children every day that you love them, because that just molds them into the person that they are, and it tells them that they belong. Give them hope. Okay, sets the tone for them. So they're going into school. They're like, "Oh, my mama loved me. Let me go to school today and be the best that I can be because my mama loved me." Okay. All right, but let's get into it, honey. Shout out to No Chaser TV, because we gotta hurry up with this video. I don't be too long. Y'all know I get long with it. Heavenly Child is still talking junk. She is still mad at Toya. Now she is attacking Toya's husband, Dr. Eugene, because Toya told her she ain't gonna vote for her ass for her political run. So she is now directing her energy and her anger towards Dr. Eugene, who bothers no one. Dr. Eugene don't talk about nobody. He don't bother nobody, but he is catching a stray by way of his wife, Toya, because Toya done mentioned Heavenly's son being arrested on the show, which now forces her to have to talk about it. And she publicly said on the platform as well that she is not voting for Heavenly. And that struck a chord with Heavenly. All right. She got up to get ready to try to fight Toya and couldn't even get the words out because Toya done razzle-dazzled her ass on camera. And that's what she gets. But let's go ahead and talk about it. So Dr. Heavenly Kimes, honey, says that she still looks at Dr. Eugene Harris differently based off of things that Toya Bush Harris said. Why you got to catch a straight? Why you arguing with a man? See, and you said it on the show. If you got a problem with somebody's husband, then you talk to their wife. Now, you will not like it if Toya went ran up in Dr. Daddy's face and cussed him out or had something to say about him or to him. That energy should be directed from Dr. Damon to Dr. Eugene. Men argue with men. All right. But see, here you go, coming for her husband. And y'all know how slick Toya's mouth is. So I would not be mad at her response if she cussed you out again. I'll be here for it. But let's go and get into it. No Chaser TV thing.
Your show, your castmates are all really supporting you. I mean, mine is Toya, where it's more like I don't know how to...
always goes against the grain, and I don't want to shade Toya too bad, but what I
shaded her bad enough at BravoCon.
I mean, but my whole thing is I don't think she knows what she does, meaning that I'm still looking at her husband a certain kind of way based on the things he said about her. So if she says things about the person she loves the most, and we're, as a professional, we're looking at him differently, then what can she do to me? But you know what? I swear to God, Candace, I feel like everything happens for a reason. Because when Toya said what she said and I responded, I got USA Today, the Washington Post, everybody wanted to know what my story was.
It gave me chills, Heavenly. Like it was so authentic and so real. And I know you say you don't like to get emotional, but that's where people meet you. When you show a little bit of vulnerability, that's where the humanity comes in. It was such a real, honest, raw moment. And I thank you for being brave enough to have that moment, because it took you up several notches. You're already up in the stratosphere, but it just took you up. And
Candace, I'm sorry, love. Do you have your triangle tissue ready? Because I'm about to tear your damn wig off. Go and get your triangle tissue and get ready for me to tear your damn wig off with your fraggle face ass. You're not even on the show no more. So I'm not sure why you keep popping up in all these podcasts and interviews giving the wrong interpretation of what happened. Did you watch the show? Obviously not. If you think that what happened in that scene on episode 1, because they only got one episode 2 is coming up this Sunday. But when Toya let her know, I'm not voting for you and you need to worry about your son, then everybody's like, what happened with your son? We already know. Like I said, several bloggers covered it where Heavenly's son got into an issue or altercation with the police, where he's got some charges on him, et cetera, et cetera. Heavenly want to talk about it and act like she didn't know about it. But I don't feel like that took her up a few notches anywhere in that. I feel like it made her have to be transparent like she wants everyone else to be. So thank you, Toya, for pushing transparency on this show as related to Heavenly, because we haven't seen that since her ass been on the show. Like, she's quick to call other people out, but when it comes to her, not so much. Okay, Heavenly is mute when it comes to her life. We asked her, what is the infamil in the cabinet for? When on the show, I don't think you meant for everyone to see that. But then you want to sit up here and say Dr. Damon is drinking infamil because he's lactose intolerant. So am I, bitch, but I ain't got no infamil downstairs. I'm lactose intolerant. I don't have no infamil downstairs. When there have been rumors circulating that Dr. Damon got a little outside baby. But then you want to sit up and lie and say your husband in there mixing up some infamil because he can't drink regular milk. Now, I don't believe that. No more than I believe that you didn't know that your son had been arrested. So, Candace, with your fraggle face, Go in there and rock your baby to sleep or something. Go change the diaper, make a bottle. I don't know. It's plenty of things you could be doing instead of sitting your fraggle face on here and hyping up heavily on her bullish, because that's exactly what this is. It's wrong. She's upset that she got exposed and called out. So now she's attacking another woman's husband on the platform when it was already understood last season that women were not going to go for the husbands. I watch it, so I remember. Disrespectful. You shouldn't be saying nothing about Dr. Eugene because you don't want Toya coming for Dr. Daddy. Period. Okay. It's just a respect thing. Learn the boundaries. Now you're attacking everybody because you're called out, and the entire world now knows that your kids are not as perfect as you put them out there to be. Everybody's children do some fucked up stuff from time to time. It's called growth. You do so. They're called children. When they're grown. Her son is 26, but still, your kids are going to do some things that you're not so proud of at some point in time. You get over it. It's called learning. It's a learning experience. Sometimes you need a little pop on the hand, but don't sit up and act like you're so oblivious and that you're so above and your kids are so above that. Why'd your daughter come home from college? You don't talk about it either. But there are rumors circulating that she might have got knocked up in college and had to come back home, allegedly, and get rid of the baby, because that, God forbid, people be walking around saying, oh, Dr. Heavenly's daughter is pregnant, girl, she ain't married, she done ran out to college and then got pregnant, allegedly. That's what was going around. Laura. Now, we heard she was going to college, and she hurried up and came back home, and the rumors were that she went to college and you know, brought her something back. The little stork brought something back, and she moved back home. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, your kids are not perfect. Nobody's kids are perfect. My son be bad as hell sometimes. I still love him down. That's my child. You can't tell me shit about that. And that's the same way with your sons who are grown adults. And that's why they probably take no accountability, because you cover them the way that you do. There's a difference between loving your kids and making them feel accountable and responsible for the things that they do. Like, your kids are not that perfect, love, except the fact that they're going to have times that they F up. And don't be trying to deflect and put that on other people like they're so wrong. Toya playing her part. Toya gave the ratings for season season 13, episode 1 for Married to Medicine, because you are reduced, remember? You were reduced to a friend of. Toya is a castmate, a regular cast member, so she's doing her job. The goal is to bring ratings, and she did just that, and I love it. Okay, here's the reason I'll be watching episode 2. So come through, Toya. Okay. Read her ass down, okay? Episode 2. That's what I'm looking for. All right, Toya is doing what she's supposed to do. Hallelujah. Moving right along. I can't take her again. I have one more thing about Candace. I don't want to talk about Candace no more because I'm sick of her. She is definitely clout chasing. She ain't on the show no more. But let's get into Tyrese Gibson, okay? Heavy on the cry, because y'all know that's all his ass do is cry. But he is on here, child, telling the people he is not gay, honey. Okay? I'm not sure where this came from, but we're going to look at it. All right? Tyrese goes public, honey, to announce that he is not gay. I don't think anybody ever questioned that, Jody, that you were gay or not. I mean, if you are, and this is 2025, child, a lot of people are. So what is the end goal here? Let's get into it, shall we? Shout out to Celebrity Word.
Gay, ain't never been gay.
Lord.
I'm not a part of a secret gay or a public gay. What y'all not gonna do is y'all not gonna put it on me. Listen to me. The Lord Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. You understand that? Ain't no worshiping over here.
Okay, Jody. Ain't he acting like Jody right here? You understand that?
Ain't no gay. Ain't no download. Ain't no secret society. Ain't no Illuminati.
Okay.
I cast the spirits away from me every day. I walk strongly with my beliefs.
Well, all right.
Hello? Can y'all hear me?
We're here.
TikTok and whoever putting all the little scary music behind the gay ain't never been gay.
Child.
Videos, Tyrese is sacrificing his friends. Sacrificing who? And if I'm sacrificing my friends, since y'all out here creating your little fancy videos, why my bank account ain't changed? Where's the private plane? Where's the life? Where's the lifestyle? Goofy. That ain't no dress. That's called it's called a condora.
You can't think about it, isn't it?
That's what you wear in the Middle East. It's not a dress. There is no sacrifice. There is no what do you call it? There is no ritual. Videos, Tyrese is.
So Tyrese is letting y'all. You hella aggressive when you talking about God right here. It's giving like you forcing us to believe that you're not something. I don't feel like you need to explain anything to anyone, and whatever you choose to be, that's your business. I wish I would come on my platform or any platform to explain to anyone the life that I choose to live and why. Like, that's my business. I don't owe you anything, no more than he owe us whatever life he chooses to live outside of. Like, I just think that's the dumbest shit ever. If you live your life through other people and feeling like you always have to explain yourself to people, you're not going to ever be able to be happy and not be able to do the things that you want to do, because you always looking for approval from other people. Like, everybody know when you go to Dubai, you wear a certain type of attire. And if anybody is that slow to where they say, oh, he's running around with a dress on, maybe you should get out more. I mean, hello. Everybody knows when you go to Dubai, they wear their heads wrapped up and they wear the little, whatever thing is called. I forget. But obviously somebody called him out and was saying that he's out wearing dresses because he does go to Dubai a lot. I do see him and his girlfriend in Dubai a lot. And apparently someone tried to say he was wearing dresses and stuff and tried to call him gay, and he felt a way about that. So, Tyrese gonna always click his button and go live and feel like he got to do a whole sermon about why he's doing. I'm glad he didn't cry in this video. That was refreshing, because y'all know that's always at the end of the video that he's gonna bust out crying. But Tyrese, baby, we really didn't need this video. We really didn't need you to explain that. I don't think anybody thought you were gay. I mean, you live with a woman. You've been in a relationship with this woman for quite some time. We see y'all out and about on red carpets and all that. I hope that you're not that way. And even if you are, it's 2025. Live your life, sir. Okay, moving right along. We don't care. All right. Deondra Sanders had to go ahead and let her baby daddy, off tune singing Jacquees know that you're not going to be going to the media to try to make me look like I'm not being a great baby mama and allowing you visitation with our son Snow, okay? Because she named her son Snow. He's the cutest thing too. But let's go ahead and get this up, because he's trying to say she deserved to be locked up. When the baby mamas who don't let you see your kids should be locked up. Well, she was like, look, you just had him a couple days ago. And she showed the pictures. I don't know what he's thinking. So Deondra Sanders denies keeping her son from Jacquees. She said that I'm not bitter. Now, the two of them were supposed to get married. They were engaged at one point during the time that she was pregnant. Somewhere down the line, they got into this, I guess, spat or whatever and decided to break up. The engagement was called off. She wound up having a baby. Jacquees went his way. She went hers. Now they co-parent. And I feel like he's just, I don't know, maybe he's the bitter one, because I don't feel like you should be running to social media if there's an issue between you and Deondra. Y'all work it out off social media, I would think. I mean, what do you want us to do? What are we supposed to do with the information with you posting that you're not seeing your son? Am I supposed to go in the DMs of Deondra and say, hey, can you take the kid over to Jacquees' house today? Like, what were you hoping to gain from that? All right, so she's showing a video here, all right, where her son, this is her son right here, is with Jacquees. So she says, Deondra Sanders shares receipts. So let's go.
No, I got all three on with me, idiot. He loved it.
That is so funny to him.
Nor making that boy laugh.
So this is him with his dad. So he said the other day, I don't get to see my son. She should go to jail for not letting me see my son, but you got him.
Bye-bye. Give mommy a hug.
No.
Going with your dad. This is him with his dad. So Jacquees says here, women should go to jail for keeping fathers away from their kids. Okay, so this is the message that he posted earlier this week. So let's go ahead and get into this. As you guys can see, he has his son. He had his son. So Deondra Sanders is speaking out after Jacquees' his recent message on Twitter led fans to question their co-parenting dynamics. So you got people thinking she don't let you see your child, and the whole time you had him. Now on Monday, the singer posted women should go to jail for keeping fathers away from the kids, a comment that quickly went viral and had social media wondering whether he was referring to his own situation. Now, shortly after, Deondra took to Instagram stories to address the speculation. She told followers that she has never stopped Jacquees from seeing their son, said that y'all going to stop playing with me. One thing I'm not is bitter or keeping anyone from their son. She says that I'm not speaking on this anymore. And she also wrote more on site. Hold on. She also wrote, oh, never mind. She said, I'm not speaking on this anymore, according to what she wrote. Okay. But he also was saying that my son loves his uncles, or my son is with his uncles more than me, or something to that effect. Don't quote me on that, but it was something to that effect that Jacquees was trying to say. Well, obviously, if the baby is with her, she's going to be around her brothers, which is their uncle, which is the child's uncle or uncles. I mean, yeah, she's around her brothers more than she's probably around you. And according to what she's saying, if you want to see your son, probably just call her, arrange some type of visitation or something to where you can come and pick him up. And doesn't sound like it's a problem. She's telling you, hey, go with your dad. Here, she's got me in the stroller. She looked like she packed a little bag and all of that. But I don't know what Jacquees is doing. And again, we don't know what's going on in people's house. But I thought that was very distasteful for him to run to Twitter to get everybody in their business when all you had to do was call her. Like, what did you expect us to do? That's just weird, right? But yeah, child co-parenting. Last topic. We've been talking about Brenay, who is getting ready to go back to court. All right, let me go ahead and put their pictures up so y'all be like, who the hell is that? Who is Brenay, child? Give me a second. Brenay Kenyard, who is sued in North Carolina for the alienation of affection situation. Y'all remember her now? Let me get the pictures up so y'all can get a better look at this. Hold on. I'm about sick of talking about them too, but golly, we got to stay up on the news. Anytime I talk about a topic and there's an update, I have to spin the block. So, okay, yeah. Let's do that one. All right, so this is Brenay in the green shirt. That's her twin sister, who is said to have a child with Brenay's now husband. But Brenay's ex-husband has now spoken out about the situation that they're dealing with. He is now suing Brenay's now husband. Okay, so Devon is Brenay's ex-husband, and Devon is suing Brenay's now husband for alienation of affection. This is so crazy. So not only is Brenay on the hook to have to pay $1.75 to Akira, which is the ex-wife of the husband that she just married, but now Brenay's now husband is being sued by Brenay's ex-husband. Y'all get that? I hope nobody was confused. But let me pull this up so I can because usually I don't have to do no notes, but I don't want to leave out nothing. So yes, Caramel is doing notes this time. So y'all don't laugh. All right. Give it a second. So I was like, bitch, I ain't gonna remember all this. All right. So I can, all right, here we go. Okay, so now they're saying that Devon Mayo, I'm getting ready to show you guys Devon. He's reacting to seeing his ex-wife, Brenay, which is on our screen, her bank statement. So it was recently put out there. Thank you so much, Tyra, for the super sticker, okay? Thank you, Tyra. That's my top flight mom. So Brenay had to release her bank statements because she is now being garnished by the courts because her smart ass tried to go and pay $2 towards Akira. Did y'all know that? She tried to pay $2 towards Akira like she was paying on the $1.75 million that she owes. Now, Brenay, according to her bank statements, bring in $25,000 a month via social media. I don't know what the hell she's doing, but they said she's a viral TikToker. I think she's on Instagram, and I feel like she may be on, well, she is on YouTube as well. But she has several platforms on social media, and it said that she brings in $25K a month. She is taking care of her now husband because he don't work. He's a bum. But she now has to pay this back because they put out some type of writ of execution or something on her to where she now her bank statements and her social medias and all that is getting ready to be garnished to where she's going to have to start paying this 1.75. But she requested another appeal for this case because she claims she did not have the correct representation whenever they initially went to court. So she was being a smart ass. But now her ex-husband, Devon, who is suing her now husband for the same thing, alienation of affection, He is saying that during the time that he was married to Brenay, that he was the, so right, 25K, that's a lot, right? But so her ex-husband was like, well, that's crazy, because during the time that I was married to her, she was also on social media, but she made it seem like she wasn't making any money, and I was paying all the bills and struggling to make sure everything was taken care of. She was keeping her money, like, oh, I only made just this little bit. But so he's saying this is news to me to find out that she's making this much money a month, and she would never ever give me no money and help out with the bill. So she's also paying for this expensive gym membership for she and her new husband, and they don't even go to the gym. They show themselves eating out every day, all day, 5 times a day eating out. Like, that's excessive. Like, you're just burning through money. Who eat out 5 times a day? Like, that shit is a lot, right? Excessive. So let's go ahead and get into what the ex-husband, who is suing the now husband for alienation of affection, has to say, because he now addresses Brenay, and he kind of reading her a little bit too. All right, people have been waiting to hear what he had to say, because he's kind of been quiet since he filed this lawsuit against Brenay's now husband, who he used to be friends with, which is so crazy. It's weird. They all sleeping around with each other, and they all used to be friends. But let's get into what Devon has to say. I went ahead and started following him because I'm just like, now I'm nosy. So Devon Mayo, which is the ex-husband of Brenay, this is what he had to say. Shout out to Devon, and we're on TikTok. Let's go.
Trying to be in nobody's business, but $25,000 a month is crazy. I couldn't even get a dime from her. I'm sitting there paying all the bills, washing dishes, washing feet, washing back, washing crack. Couldn't even get no help. All I wanted was $1, but when I asked, I ain't getting nothing. But yet, when nobody does nothing for you, you give them everything. I actually went to work and worked hard for my money and had to spend it all on you. But yet, you sitting there making $25,000 a month.
Damn.
And feeding it to some hips. The disrespect is crazy. You even got a nerve to be paying for the man's gym membership, and y'all not even going to the gym. Like, and to make matters worse, you're eating 5 square meals a day. Hey, I'm not trying to be in nobody.
So he been sitting back watching all of this because he has his own lawsuit. So he about to get paid too, because it looked like there was some dibbling and dabbling during the time that he was married to Brenay while she was out cheating with Tim. Y'all know Tim with the big ass hips. All right, he's shaped like his mama or somebody. I don't know. But he don't even go to the gym when they paying for a gym membership. Brenay just purchased a new car. I told you guys, the same car that Akira mentioned online that she wanted to buy. So Brenay has been stalking Akira, the ex-wife, who filed this lawsuit against her and won for alienation of affection, and she ran out and got the car before Akira. I thought that was very nasty work. But now and shortly after that is when she got noticed that they were garnishing her accounts. I was like, oh, look at the Lord. All right, but so now this is the ex-husband of Brenay. Again, like I said, he has filed his lawsuit for alienation of affection. We're going to be hearing something about that here soon. Hopefully, I will be responding on that or doing a video on that because we are talking about it now. So y'all got to get an update. But we're going to see. That's going to be crazy with 2 people having to pay alienation of affection lawsuits from the same house. Y'all ain't going to be able to pay ish. Y'all about to be eating oodles and noodles, girl. Y'all about to be drinking bottles of water, if that. Probably out to speak it, child, because that's about to break y'all all the way down to garnish your wages like that. So $25K a month, that's a nice little bag. I ain't going to hold you. But you get ready to be paying that out. But she did say publicly, I ain't paying her ish. And then got smart and ran down there and paid $2 towards this $1.75 million. And the course was like, bitch, we're not playing with you no more. Garnish, okay? So yes, girl, what's in your wallet? Not a damn thing. And with that being said, we got to get out of here. All right, thank you guys for joining. Love you guys down. Right, she paid $2 trying to be a smart aleck, and they garnish your shit, and that's what you get. I ain't even mad at it. All right, if you owe me money and the judge say pay rail 1.75 and you go down there and put $2 on it, nah, I'm gonna hit my lawyer up, be like, let's go on to the next step. And that's exactly what they did. That's what her ass get. All right. Being a loudmouth, disrespectful biatch got you in that position, okay? But let's get out of here, all right? Love you guys down. Thank you to my top flight mods, True TV Podcast, Tyra KV, Sweet Essence, Scorpion Miss, and Rose Armstead. Thank y'all for doing an awesome job, okay? Also, thank you to all the content creators. You guys know who you are if you're in the chat. Love you guys down. Thank y'all for supporting. To all of my Caramelians as well. Thank y'all as well. Thank you, Rose. Thank y'all. Thank you, Tyra, for the super sticker love. I appreciate you. Scroll back up. Thank you for the super sticker for the $4.99. Say get those likes up, all right? And please and thank you. Thank you so much, Tyra. Let them know, okay? Yes, y'all please hit the like, subscribe to the channel, share the video so we can push it out to the algorithm, all right? Because we have some very good topics today. Please comment on all the topics that we discussed as well, okay? And tell a friend, come on over to the Kelman Rail Show. Also, we have Rail's World. We have that channel as well. Miles, can you please drop that link in the chat for me? You guys can go over and check that out. I'll be adding videos over there as well so y'all can get the news that I know y'all can use. So if nothing else, thank you all for being here. Let me get my thing up here. There we go. All right. So yes, if nothing else, thank you guys for being here. Please tap on my like and I will see you guys later. Okay. Keep your notifications on so you guys know when I go live. Bye.